Oh, I dripped water onto Tango and he got frightened. I'm sorry, buddy. The cat fell off the water bottle. I'm sorry. Okay, he knows it's just water. Okay, he's not super freaked out.
So Ruhan's like, oh, never mind. Go ahead then.
Was there some sort of... Never mind.
But I just thought you were giving him, a hard time for no reason. But nope, seems logical.
So, childhood friends. Yeah. That's it. That's all? Yes. Really?
How old were you the last time you guys saw each other?
Last time we saw each other, I was like, what, 8?
Okay.
No, I think younger than that, 7, maybe.
Okay, so really genuinely just childhood friends.
Do you think I was lying?
Well, no, I didn't think you were lying. It's just like the age range makes a difference. If it's young teenagers, that's different.
Here's a short synopsis of my life and the mainland. Ages 1 through 7, raised in the Keplins, noble house adjacent. Ages 7 to 11, seeker. 11 onward, first wave. Boom.
Dang, you jumped in early.
Yeah, if you want to make something good, you gotta start early.
Last time I saw Leo Seva. Oh, you're not calling her Latoria anymore. Stop. Last time I saw her was before I got shipped off to the Seekers by my oh so fantastic parents. Hope to never see them again.
So you can't.
It's clear to Reyes that this relation is straightforward on your end, Varric. What manner of a childhood friend was she?
I don't really recall. That sort of thing. I ended up hanging out with a bunch of noble kids because I was raised in a noble household. All the other kids around were noble children.
And how many of them were friends with her?
A good amount, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
But
so not the only friends.
She treat you different at all?
I mean, I lived in the same house as her, so I guess like a brother. I guess.
I just know that these things can become confused over time.
Children are quite impressionable. What the hell are you guys positing?
Reyes just say that sometimes the memory of someone can be a powerful thing.
Sorted,
Through rose-tinted glasses.
Varric looks on the table for a pen to throw at you, but is unable to find such.
I give him one of my medallions.
He frisbee hawks it at you. Make a dex save.
She's smiling. She accepts this as pain, but she's gonna try and not get hit by it. Nah, she gets hit in the face.
Alright, well, I was gonna roll for him, but I don't think it matters what he could possibly roll. I'm pretty sure that fails regardless.
It just gets hooked on her horn.
You are horseshoed.
It's like, I do not have regrets. Tries to get it off, fails to get it off. Shit, maybe I have one regret.
I think that's been 10 minutes. No, more like just 5, but I understand the awkwardness that you're trying to escape. Shall we be off?
Let us go then.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, yeah, out.
Yep. In case we actually break one of Rose's horns next time.
That'd be crazy. So, as you guys exit City Hall, I get a round of perception checks as you guys no doubtedly begin trying to scan around to see if the dragonfly is around.
Oh my god, Fia out here with them rolls.
That's a 19, almost maximum roll.
Perception, that number. Okay.
Quite good.
Dragonfly only needs to roll like a 5 to get better than that. Oh wait, Ruhan's probably not on his computer. Or isn't.
Hey,
Oof.
I literally saw him log in as you said that. Well, in various degrees of success, I can tell you guys as a blanket statement, you guys do not spot nor otherwise audibly, scentily detect the dragonfly. They have moved on. Or are after different prey.
Or they're exceptionally competent.
So,
no.
given the free access, I guess, of mobility now, you guys return back to House Alseva out in the noble quarters. It's another 40-some minutes. Actually, no. To just get to the gates would be 40-some minutes, so plus another 15, which is, say, 55 an hour. That puts us at 2 o'clock. Your armor is either just finished or it's been done for the past couple hours. Because he said noon, and noon is often connotated as 12. Now I can change the music again.
Woo!
Stop. Join the play. House Alseva. Oh, Garth will be right back. Alright, well, I'm just gonna wait then. Haha.
Ooh, I can do something to pass the time.
So.
So Ruhan would like fiddle around in his bag and be like, "Hey, there, do you have a second?"
Yeah, what is it?
Just wanted you to look at this. Tell me what you think. It's a rudimentary, obviously, and very very early on. Something I was working on, maybe.
Oh yeah, let's see it.
He discreetly pulls it out and it shows him something that resembles a trapping, but is made in the style of a rune.
How? So it's done in the style of a rune, but would you describe it as like, it's like a slab that you like an armor plate? Like how? Like it clearly would have a rune upon it, but what is the item?
It's sort of like just almost like a horseshoe.
So like an actual like carved out.
Yeah,
Oh,
something
okay.
between like a badge and a horseshoe.
Gotcha. Okay, like a brand of sorts. Gotcha. He takes it from you and begins inspecting it. You can tell he's channeling some sort of innate arcane energy, similar to how like casters can detect one another if they're close enough or strong enough or whatever. AKA you roll Arcana when you're next to a magic person to see if they're magic or not. As long as they're not hiding their presence. He begins inspecting it. Not bad. Not bad. Not there yet, though. It might be a bit different than the runes you might be associated with. What you're trying to do.
Right.
The runes you have, I know, realized ongoing effects upon you.
Mm-hmm.
And then, how to say this? They store energy for when they need to be activated. If you're trying to do something like mine, he taps his arm apparatus. There's not going to be much battery storing space, as you might call it. It just needs to be going. Unless you're trying to heal, I guess, with it, but I think that's a different story.
Oh. Interesting. Okay. He pulls out his notebook and starts writing that down.
It's been a while since you have an academic focus on craft. Good to see you haven't lost your touch.
Just everything going on. Ray's is going to need a weapon one day. And if I can only make intrinsic runes, there's no way I would ever be able to make something of the quality he needs.
Hmm. I will say there will be a bit of a catch with those. And he points at the rune that you just handed him, that he just gave back to you. If it's going to be something of that capable a magic effect, I'm pretty sure it's going to have to stay on you the whole time. You putting runes on other stuff, like you might do for Raids' weapon, whatever it is, that's one thing. But if you want to have such a powerful effect active upon you, like my stuff, and he taps this arm apparatus again, it's going to be personal to you and only you, I think. Which I guess isn't too bad, but you know what I mean.
No,
we
I
still not
have-
know who the weapon is for. Just that it has to be made.
That's a good point. Maybe for you. And then this sort of stuff might come in handy.
Yeah, I know some of even the greatest masters can only forge several extrinsic runes, let alone a prodigy that it would take to make a master.
He nods. We'll see, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, if I had like another 100 years of practice, maybe I would get it.
Yeah, well, maybe we can take a trip out to that prophetic storm giant that King Theodos was talking about at some point. Maybe he might be able to enlighten you on some tips. If storm giants are true to any stories, then I know of them.
Actually,
Now
with those-
exiting Noble Courthouse.
Ding, 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 ding.
That's us.
Oh, wait, Garth's back.
Yeah, you've been back.
I've been back for most of that scene. I was
Yeah.
muted.
I feel like I brought it up, but in case I didn't, I'm 90% certain I brought it up. Yeah, so I'm not sure if your guys' endeavors with, because you guys are sort of doing like multiple things coming up, right? You guys are going through the Feywilds, and I don't even know what the Feywilds entails yet. Haha, that's how chaotic it is. Not entirely. I have some stuff in mind, but not entirely. Then you guys have the Waystones, and then the Stone Giant Outpost. So that's like a fucking 3-for-1 thing. But each of those threes can have 1A, 1B, 1C, 2A, 2B before you get to 3. So I might end up doing, as O does in his game, boons, which is to say you guys can start, pitch something at me, and then you can start grabbing stuff from other classes or subclasses or blah, 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 blah. Consider them custom abilities, sort of. And I was thinking about some augmenter stuff, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, if you guys want to start pitching stuff at me, and then we can narratively get to that end, like we did right now, we can start doing it. Just start pitching stuff at me. Start looking for stuff to steal. Laughs in thief, rogue, all they're good for. Anyways, you guys get deposited at the noble quarters, and Lordess Colette Roy did instruct the guards to let you pass and to get you guys to House Alseva. Just as before. 10 to 15 minutes, you guys are at the entrance to House Alseva and are let in. Not only let in, you're ushered in. It is a tall, standing manor. The central building of it is taller than its two wings. The two wings are about 3 stories. You reckon center building is either 5 or 6. Depends on attic space, I guess. Or there's a thing on the roof itself, which sort of is a floor, I guess. Whatever. The place itself is rich in religious iconography. And I'm not talking in the same sense as Bethany, where there's like, the windows are similar to what you would see at a monastery. No, there's quite literally idols to all the true gods in here. The place is built resplendently. So it's not resplendent as in divinely or magically bright and radiant, but it is just built in a style that is reminiscent of what you would find in, say, a fancy cathedral monastery in Western Europe. So, like Notre Dame before it got smoked. It is a tranquil, noble manor, truly. And inside, waiting for you guys, is Lordess Colette Roy, minus sans her helmet and visor, which she has just sort of, they're sort of, kept together because they sort of lock together, and she has the 2 pieces held together underneath her arm. There you are. The ladyship will be down in just a moment. If y'all want to, I don't know, do some last-minute preparations and look presentable. Not that I think she'll mind, honestly. She's pretty down to earth. Like you. No, not like me. She's still a lady in her own respect.
I just realized Abigail has a cowl disguise, so she can actually just change what she looks like entirely.
Just make herself look like a noble lady.
I mean, she's sure we're ready to get to that without magic.
I think I would just prestidigitate to clean up a bit, because she's probably covered in dirt from walking around.
Get some dust from the rail car travel over and stuff like that.
I didn't realize we looked that messy, I guess.
I mean, y'all don't look messy, it's just that y'all don't look like nobles. It's an unfair standard to compensate against, I suppose.
Do you know many Minotaur nobles?
Can't say I do. Not even in stories. Well, she thinks for a moment. I suppose there's one story, but that ain't here nor there.
Now I'm interested.
Maybe I'll tell you all about it when you get back.
Fair enough.
You guys hear the clattering of plate armor as the woman who you assume to be, and would be correct in assuming to be, Lady Oseva, is accompanied by 4 honor guardsmen. So there's house guard, there's house guard captains, and then there's honor guard. Honor guard at the top. They're personal guard, essentially. It's like the difference between a stormtrooper and then the fancier looking stormtroopers, and then those guys in red who are always next to Emperor Palpatine, who I don't think ever get named. They're actually just called the Red Guard, now I think about it.
Maybe? Or like just Imperial Guardsmen, something like that.
Yeah, something stupid. Better than the guys in the new movies who are fucking idiots and fighting.
Yeah, absolutely garbage.
Something dark side, something
something dark.
Family Guy interpretation on it.
Just fairly accurate at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, especially for the new movies, right? Anyways, us bagging on the obviously bad new movies aside, she crosses the grand hall and approaches you guys. Her honor guards split out, sort of forming this V, formation, 2 to her, each of her sides. One behind both her shoulders, respectively, and then one a bit closer to you guys. And of course, obviously, Nadia does move a bit to not accompany the guarding formation, but just to stay out of the way of it in case something does stir. Not that she thinks anything will, right? That's crazy. That's wild. That's crazy. So, you must be the
I didn't see the joke.
expeditionary team that... Initiative. Yeah, damn it.
There you go.
So you must be the expeditionary team that Nadia told me about. A pleasure. She does like a curt bow, a flourish of her dress. I'm Lady Lartorial 7. And you are?
Delighted to meet your acquaintance, Ivy Reyes.
It's Mr. Reyes.
I'm Fia. I attempt to do try and copy her bow a little bit.
Roll me your charisma.
Oh, sorry.
Or performance if you have proficiency in
that. I do not.
But you get more modifiers if you roll that instead of just raw charisma. I think.
Sure.
By Jack of all trades, yes.
Ooh.
I'll ask this genuinely. You guys are given a quick lesson on noble protocol by Lorelei way back. Be honest. Do you think Fia would have kept that in her repertoire? Be honest.
Silence speaks volumes.
A deafening silence fills the room.
All right. So the 13 it is then. Yeah.
13 is. It's not terrible, but you can tell yourself that it's not the best.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of you don't know the degrees upon which to go to operate on, because you are a noble, but you know of noble protocol, especially not because you guys did interact with Lorelei. There is such a small, intricate like detailing to stuff like bows and flourishes and stuff like that. It's a minuscule difference, but it is a difference that they note nonetheless. And you don't know anywhere. You don't know anything about that. So you just sort of do it and hope that it's not too drastically incorrect.
Feel like an idiot. Get back up. Embarrasses all hell. Wish I didn't do it in the first place.
Her smile widens, not like maliciously or like sadistically or gleefully or whatever. It's more of a like you tried, and I appreciate that you tried. Smile. Miss Fia.
Okay, sweetie.
She looks at the rest of you.
As Race was introducing himself, he would have lowered his head without breaking eye contact.
Noted. So for Ruhan Rose, who goes next? NPCs always go last, right?
Yeah. I think the Lorelei stuff is like in the back of Rose's mind, but she does not remember it clear enough. So
You're
she
probably in a situation of, man, I wish I remembered it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
She'd probably do like a very mechanical, like almost mechanical kind of bow, and try to keep her head like, or get her head lower than what the lady would have done, but not by a ton. And then just stand up and be like, I go by Rose. Hi.
Heroic performance.
Sure. And where's Sophia? It is where's Sophia. I did not expect any better.
Yeah. Fia, with your 13, you know that there are certain types of bows for certain types of situations. You don't know what the situation... You don't recall 100 to 100% accuracy which sort of bow goes to which sort of situation, but you do note that you don't think Rosie is the right one for the current situation. Unless you guys are planning to swear fealty, which might be, you guys do whatever you want. Miss Rose? And you, sir? Gestures out. She has to gesture higher. Like, her arm has to go higher versus the rest of you when looking at Ruhan.
Hey, I'm Ruhan. Nice to meet you. Do you have any food?
She raises an eyebrow. We do. Would you like something to...
That would be great. Yeah.
She looks at one of her honor guard, and he just nods and walks off. I'm sure we can get set up shortly. Would you be wanting a snack or a meal?
Oh, can't discuss business over a snack, right?
Very fair. Like the honor guards, he's taken like 5 strodes, and then he stopped when the questioning happened, and he just continues at getting confirmation. Then perhaps we shall eventually move our discussions over to the dining hall. But let us finish introductions, and you two are? I'm Abigail Cereza, your ladyship. Abigail does a very practiced, proper bow. Fia, you can note the degrees. The ones that you were trying to imitate before, you can spot them with Abigail.
Just like, God damn it.
You're just like, yeah, exactly. It's like, damn it. Go off.
Oh no, it's as if she was raised in a household where that was common practice.
Lady Elseva smiles widely at the correct protocol, but, it's not like she demerits you guys for not adhering to it. Miss Cereza. And you, sir? Varric is just, like, standing there, arms crossed, and he eyes that honor guard. And then he looks at her. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Sorry. She squints, like, confused, like, huh? Wide smile, open eyes. To which Varric takes off his helmet and sort of reveals that it's him! It's me! Deal.
Alright, introduction side. I gotta run. I didn't even realize the time.
Oh, shit.
Good luck, don't mess it up. I already messed it up.
Don't mess up talking to a noble lady. And we can explain what happened to Ruan. He's eating. Easy!
He's already gone. Alright, so stop recording.